60 about over a year ago. I'm having an issue with the stock battery pack. Sometimes it reads 9.0 volts, 8.56, okay, 8.6, that's better. Sometimes when I turn it on after coming off the charger, it's 9.0. Problem I'm having with it is I leave it on the coffee table beside my chair here, and sometimes 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours later, the battery pack just completely dies. Won't let me transmit. Drops down to like 6.1, 6.6 volts, really low. So I think one of the cells in the batteries have an issue. It's dying. I've called Yaesu America twice. I sent them an email last night. And still no response. Thanks for the great customer service, Yaesu. So today is November 15th, 2024. It's been a week later. I called Yaesu again, left the voicemail, got pissed off. I said, you know what, I'm going to try one of the other extensions, like number 4 for parts. So I called, hit extension 4, got a lady in parts. She says, hold on, I got to send you over to warranty. Wait a minute, I'll just send you a supervisor. And I get to the supervisor who never ID'd, never gave me his name. And I said, well, what the heck? Nobody can get back to you here at Yaesu. It's been 2 weeks later. And he's like, well, the person normally does it was off on vacation. We had a new person filling in, and it was just too much for them. Laughing it off like it was no big deal. Yeah. So basically, if my battery died maybe a month ago, they could have helped me under warranty, but since it's over the year mark, they're not going to help me. And, well, batteries are cheap enough, $35. I said, well, this battery should last 3-4 years. I take care of it, I condition it. It's got a bad cell in it. Yeah, I get nowhere. Just said goodbye, have a good day, and hung up on me. Back in 2001, I had a ICOM T81A quad band, 6 meter, 2 meter, 440, 1.2 gigahertz. Not a bad radio, but anyways. Also had an ICOM Q7A, but I wanted a VX5R, so I bought a VX5R. Bought the altimeter board for it, bought the microphone, bought the AA battery pack, bought the battery eliminator pack, used to keep it in my backpack. The battery eliminator pack plugged into the 7 amp hour sealed acid battery, running over the shoulder strap into a Lone Peak Wolf chest harness. And I could talk on 5 watts all day long out in the woods, hiking up and down the Appalachian Trail or any other hill I wanted on 5 watts. Well, that was a great radio, I thought. And anyways, about 6 months into it, I lost all RF, no transmit power output on any of the bands, 6.2 meter or 440. So I called Yaesu. Yaesu says, yeah, we have some problems with that radio. Send it in for repair. I sent it in right at the beginning of the 6-month mark. It's about 5.5 months, 6 months when that happened. They hang on to the radio for another 7 or 8 months. Calls me up and says, well, it's no longer under warranty. I said, what do you mean it's no longer under warranty? I sent it in at the 6-month mark. Well, it was under warranty. You had it in your possession since. Should fix it. Well, then we're not going to fix it. They want $250 to replace the RF board. I argued and screamed and hollered. I said I can get a new one for $275. They tell me, oh, go ahead and buy a new one for $275. And I'm thinking, why should I buy? But then again, I had all that money in the original Icon or Yaesu accessories. So we negotiated. I paid $200. They fixed it. About a week and a half later, I get the radio back. The radio was never right. That's Yaesu's customer service for you. That's where I got burnt. I tell friends about that story. They're like, oh, Yaesu's not like that anymore. Well, this battery incident is just a continuation. I told the service guy today, the supervisor, how I got mistreated. Should send me a battery for free. Well, that was back then. We can't do anything else. We're a new company now and things like that. So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 or 5 Yaesus. I'm not going to buy any more Yaesus. I'm going to consider selling my Yaesus off. I'll go back to ICOM. I've never had any problems with ICOM or Kenwoods.